Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell on Earth. It's Yugi.
Every deck has a chance to win, as long as you believe in the heart of the card.
You're so positive. You're so positive, but you're the only one who's not giving me the good stuff. Every other person, Kaiba, Joey, they're giving me cards by the barrel. But you, Yugi, you're just being rude. This entire Let's Play, you dig in the knife with billions of traps. Exodia way too early. And God knows what. Swords of revealing goddamn light. Just the worst cards known to man. Alright, Beaver Warrior, you almost survived, but... Alright, how many traps? Just one? We already know I'm gonna die to it, but I have to die now. Alright, I'm mentally prepared to die to your trap.
Trap hole!
Okay, at least my tributes will be safe now. I'll have to take some direct damage, but hey, I have change of heart. Ah, unfortunate. He had two big beaters. That implies this could be one of his better decks, or it still could be the Exodia deck for all we know. Alright. Dragon Zombie is nice. I think I'll just go ahead and do this. Now he is going to start activating spell cards because I've done this. Okay, I'm going to go with Summon Skull.
A tribute summon.
A tribute summon. I'm saving my sword for the card I actually need it on. I attack.
Not bad.
I thought it was decent. Alright. Now he's either going to say I activate a spell card, or he's going to put down a flip summon.
I activate my spell card.
Oh man, this is one of his best decks. This is one of the best cards in the game. That's how we know it's one of his best decks. Ah, shit. Well, we still have to try and get through their defenses. This is not going well. This is the opposite of well. This is bad. Between two big beaters, the big defender, Fisher, and Trap Hole.
I can't fail. I offer a monster on my field as a tribute. I summon Curse of Dragon.
Alright, Curse of Dragon isn't the worst. I have Hane for that. Granted, drawing both my Curse of Dragons and Summon Skull wasn't the best scenario to be in.
I end my turn.
I draw my card. So you just decided today was the day to use one of your better decks. And you know what? I don't hate you for it. It was a good idea. Luckily, Yugi always attacks with his weaker monster first, so I can use this to get rid of that. And getting rid of this will be its own challenge.
What?
Luckily, I'm still at half life points. Well, I could actually use his Curse of Dragon to get rid of that. But the AI sometimes will save monsters like this because they have effects. So why don't we just get rid of it entirely? I actually drew a pretty good card to do so. Yeah, I'm leaving myself wide open, but we have life points to spare. Not many, but a few. And now if he draws something like Neo, then I can play my sword, as I will be kind of forced to. Alright, let's see what he does get. Ah, well, that's kind of the same situation when you really look at it. Because I don't want to gain Curse of Dragon again.
I end my turn.
I draw my card. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I can set the pace now. Anyone who gets Trap Hole sets the pace of the duel. Either that or like Raigeki, but he has Geki. I don't own that card. Alright, I attack. My chest is better than your chest because in my treasures I found a dark sword. A dark sword of destruction. I will end my turn. So, Yugi, are you going to activate a spell card because I beat you again? Yep. Every time you beat him, he's going to activate a spell card. I don't mind that. Like, it sucks about losing Wall of Illusion. Oh my god. Yep, I'm fine with this. He had two Curse of Dragons, two Hanes. I didn't want to live with that.
I activate my spell card.
Okay, how bad? Ah, that's a shame, actually.
Now, I'll set a card.
He's bricked. Oh, he's bricked, though. Oh, wait, it's not technically a brick.
I end my turn.
Alright, well, the good news is he has no monsters. The bad news is whatever I summon, like my legendary Celtic Guardian, it's gonna die. Or he's not willing to kill Celtic. Hey, I got rid of Karibo. Not bad. I have Trap Hole. Waboku Wall of Illusion's a good combo. If that's a big defender, that's no good for us. I draw my card. Alright, let's try this. I attack.
Flip.
Okay, that's fine.
Your monster's attack.
He already lost a bunch of Hanes, now he lost a Maneater Bug. And my Celtic Guardian still stands.
Not bad.
I'm turning the duel around. I may only have Red Eye's life points left, but look at his. They're falling ever so slightly.
I activate my spell card.
What now?
Right, Geki.
Oh, both Dark Hole and Geki. I'll admit, that's gross. You're gross, Yugi. Alright. Oh, I got Beaver Warrior. That's pretty good. I played my Beaver Warrior. I've not been setting Waboku because I don't want to see its effect activate, but... Or it trying to ask me to activate its effect. But I'm starting to think I'm going too soon. It doesn't matter. I'm going to end my turn. So yeah, this is one of his best decks, if not his best deck. It's just no Exodia involved. God damn it. It sucks when he does that. Alright, let's see if I can get a better beater than 12. 12 it is. Yeah, I was afraid of that. My life points are dropping. Alright. Set Waboku, set Wall of Illusion, and turn. I can't do much against Yugi right now. And if he's been holding back a Waboku of his own, I have to be ready. I would normally hit the Great White, but it's actually no threat to us. If anything, I get deflected damage. Well, if you're gonna chain, I'm gonna... Wait, I can't chain? I tried to chain, it didn't let me. How come I couldn't chain off the reinforcements? It's the same... Oh, because it was damage step. It was damage step. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. I figured it out. Well, that's a shame, but we're fine. We got rid of reinforcements at least. I draw a second Trap Hole. Well, now I can spend Trap Hole if I want. My life points aren't high enough to go for the Dark Hole play, so I will set this. We know this is Great White. We don't know what other mysteries we will have to face. Okay, I have an extra, so I can use this now to buy time. The real question is, how do I beat this monster? The answer is on Satsu. But if I were to do that, I would end up losing on Satsu. Yeah, it would have to go back to my hand, so it's no good. Plus, if that's Waboku this whole time, I will literally cry. Alright, I'm fine with that. The reason we're fine with this is because we're going to Dark Hole. And since that's literally my last tribute monster, I know that my next monster will not be a tribute.
Now, I'll set a card.
Of course, I didn't expect that. Another trap after all this time. That's pretty good. Okay. I activate Dark Hole.
You're going to activate a spell card?
I have activated a spell card. It's unfortunate you drew another trap, but if it's just Trap Hole, I can get over it. And if it's Waboku, it'll just stall for time. It has to be the limited to one Mirror Force for me to be in any trouble. It literally has to be Mirror Force. Okay, I attack. Okay, I was right. Yep, we got around everything else. I end my turn. I might have game.
I activate my
oh god, what now? Oh, what a top deck. That's a hell of a top deck. Oh, Graceful's busted. I wish I had any draw power in this game. I could be doing as good as he is if I had any draw power. Alright, well, we're living the hard knock life. Also, I'm not drawing any monster cards. Unluckily. So he gets 3 full turns. That's rough, man. This is like real Yugi in the show. Alright, that's bound to be... Oh, God, I gotta get so lucky. I don't really run burn. Not that much to... Okay, let's set this. Even though we could use it to get rid of a Trap Hole, we're gonna set it. That way he can attack us and we can have 2 monsters to attack, even though we might be running into a Mirror Force at this rate.
Spell card.
Are you serious? Holy cow. No, actually deflected damage would be amazing right now. I can win by deflected.
No! I activate my trap card.
I'll live with it. I can live with that.
I end my turn.
I got rid of reinforcements. That's one less thing to worry about. Neo the Magic Swordsman. I can get it safely face up, but then I also need to find a way to... If I do this and use Waboku, I can get it to safely be face up. My only problem is I need to find... This is probably Mirror Force. He probably got it during the swords. The odds of that are decently high. Okay, I got him to stay in attack mode. That's the good news. Waboku will save my monster.
Now, I'll set a card.
3 traps. Yeah, the odds are too high now. The odds are too high. But I don't want to use this, but this is for game. All right. If I'm wrong, this will win me the duel. If I'm right, then I still have Neo, so it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
I see what you're trying to do. Unfortunately,
is it Mirror
it's
Force?
Not going to work. I activate my trap card.
He could still have Mirror Force. He just used Waboku. All right, main phase 2. There's nothing in Yugi's deck that could beat me in battle. Not a single card. God, this first duel is insanely hard. Yugi is the hardest person in all of the games.
I switch it to defense position.
Yugi is the hardest person to duel.
My turn.
All right, I need a monster I can set because I still think Mirror Force is down there. Oh, perfect. That's a perfect set. I mean, not for this monster, but still perfect in its own way. All right. So now we're going to test the waters. He doesn't have it. Okay. He doesn't have it. Let's go. He might have one more Maneater bug by now, but screw it. Oh, I got past Mystical Elf. Nice job. Nice job. Oh, I might finally get him. Okay. That sword screwed us. We would have won already if he didn't get graceful in the swords.
I end my turn.
Oh, I think we got him. I think it's over. I draw my card. Legendary Sword is adorable. Okay. I attack. Yep. I attack for game. Oh my god. Anyone that says any different is crazy. Yugi is the hardest duelist out of everybody. Yugi is the hardest duelist. Oh, I don't want to save nothing. It's already saved on YouTube. Whew. And yeah, we're using kind of a fun deck with the Sojin and the Beaver Warriors and whatnot, but and the Celtic Guardians. But who cares? That doesn't mean he's not any weaker than he is. He's very strong. And he's making me go second, so if he gets Trap Hole, he's going to set the pace of the duel. Oh, that's the worst hand possible, even though I'm running a shit ton of monsters, as we saw during the side decking process.
Now, I'll set a card.
I guess I can't draw triple Beaver Warrior, but I could draw my only 2 Sojins. Oh, he thinks he's funny. Starting with 3 traps and he thinks he's a funny man. That's good for him. I'm glad he likes comedy.
You're going to activate a spell card?
I'm going to see what your face down is. Okay, now I know what to do. I set this, I set this. I almost want him to card destruction me, so I'm not going to play any of these, even though they could be useful for certain monsters in my deck. I'd rather draw 3 new cards. I draw. Ansatsu actually could beat Mystical Elf, but we see those 3 traps, so we know that's not going to happen. I could use Maneater Bug to kill her as well. Yeah, Ansatsu's odds of survival are essentially 0. In other words, it's a brick right now. Okay.
I end my turn.
Unless he run double tribute, I don't know why he didn't play a card last turn. Okay, it looks like I'm not getting lucky. I've drawn 2 monsters and a monster heavy, and a deck that has more monsters than spells and traps combined.
Now, I'll set a card.
He has 4 traps. We're going to be here forever. Alright, odds of survival have not gone up in the least. First, deal with the trap hole.
No! Trap hole!
There's probably one more because of just how many, the sheer magnitude of cards he's gotten. So I do need to Waboku and protect my guy.
I end my turn.
Luckily, he's only gotten defense monsters and no tributes. Either that or I can't... Really? Okay, this is just an unlucky hand. We know our percentages of drawing monsters is much higher. We're just getting very unlucky. I'm bricked. I am actually bricked. And since I have to get through so many traps, this is the worst situation. But he's also bricked somehow. I don't know what's bricking him up. Are you serious? So I drew the only 2 Sojins and the only 2 legendary swords I owned within 3 monster cards of the entire deck. This is ridiculous. And yes, this looks magical. Like, oh man, Ansatsu could do it. Yeah, do you see these? Instant death. Or spellbinding, or worse. Hey, Great White. You're not worth my trap. You're worth my Waboku, but you're not worth my trap. Alright.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. I'm protecting my monster. Alright, reality of the situation. No. The only card we should be dealing with is the one we have no information on. This is why.
I end my turn.
Alright, I have to draw a monster at this point. Fuck this game. Alright, since none of that worked, we're gonna find out if he did have 2 trap holes. Yep, he did. I thought they were the first 2 cards in his hand. I thought he did, but I didn't draw any monsters. I drew 3 monsters. I can't read this, it's too far away right now, but within God knows how many cards. But he's not summoning anything, so he's also got a bunch of spells that'll just murder me when they're ready. Alright, I play this.
Activate a spell card?
This is going to make my deck much stronger. I can even hold back Neo now. This is the card that makes Beaver Warrior really good in this game. So now he is forced to tribute summon, or he might just use reinforcements like he's been doing. Yeah, he'll probably just use reinforcements. You know what? Let's bait out 1 trap, because I need my monster. In case I draw my Curse of Dragon or my Summon Skull. I need my monster to survive. And I bet you he does have a reinforcements. You cannot be using the Legendary Sword, sadly, so this is not the hand for you. But at least he can't attack with that, so he has a tribute at this point. He's forced to now. And then I can trap hole it. He might have Monster Reborn at this point too, though.
Flip summon!
Yeah.
The effect activates at
dealer's
the same
choice.
Time.
Ah, damn, he happened to hit my Beaver Warrior. Ah, yeah, he hit my Beaver Warrior. You fool.
That was a good attack.
Alright, now Beaver Warrior can bait out another trap. Since this card is held down. He really didn't draw a tribute. Is that what this game's trying to imply? Okay, well, fuck me. I got Summon Skull. So, let me get this straight. Out of all the monsters in my deck, I've drawn like 5, and 2 of them were tribute. And then the rest are just these cards that are not something you want to draw in succession. Fine. There's no way he has a third Summon Skull. I mean, a third fucking
tribute summon.
Trap hole this early in the duel. But it could be the 1 Mirror Force, which is what we fear. It's not. See, I get to do a bunch of damage. I don't get to do a bunch of damage. Okay, now that I finally played a good card, he's going to be like, I activate my spell card.
I activate my spell card.
There was nothing I could do. But there's also nothing he's able to do because he keeps playing defensively. Oh, speaking of defensively, unless you have a flip effect, which you most likely do, I'm going to go ahead and do that. You want a tribute yet, buddy? My trap hole is waiting for it. That's fine. Ah, he's going to use reinforcements, though. So be it. If I use trap hole now, then when he does get a tribute, I'll regret it for the rest of my days, because I can't stop him from tribute summoning.
I end my turn.
Protecting Wall of Illusion isn't that big. Because I'll just go draw another one. All my cards are glued together. My 2 Sojins, my 2 Legendary Swords, my 2 Wall of Illusions. The things I only own 2 of are all glued together in my deck. Now, if he has 2 reinforcements, then I'll admit this is an unfortunate situation. It's not. Okay. He had 2 trap holes, but he only had 1 reinforcement, which implies this is Waboku. Yeah, I believe that means this is probably Waboku or something. Because he didn't use it on Summon Skull, so he didn't see a need for it. Alright, time to find out what those flip effect monsters are.
Flip!
Yep.
Your monster's attack.
If you hit your own Great White, that's not the worst idea. Alright. I was just trying to give you an idea, dude, but, you know, to each their own. I own a lot of swords, don't I? There it is. I've been waiting for this. I was hoping you'd say 2 monsters.
I summon Curse of Dragon.
God, that's barely worth it. It's not even... It's like the worst thing for me to kill. But it's the only thing he summons, so screw it. Alright, I draw my card. Neo the Magic Swordsman. I wish you got a buff from anything in my hand, but you're just the best beater in the game instead. So why don't we use you, Mr. Best Beater in the game?
I activate Mirror Force.
It was Mirror Force the entire time. Even when I had the Summon Skull, it was Mirror Force the entire time. Let that be known. He had Mirror Force the entire time. Ah, second Great White. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm almost angry enough to, like, if I draw a Celtic Guardian, I just go in with it. I drew a Curse of Dragon, which isn't bad, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. If he were to tribute summon on this Great White, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Although this entire duel has just been a lot of trouble based on the top decks I've been getting. Because once again, instead of drawing my summonable monsters, I happen to draw one of my only tribute monsters, which isn't terrible, but not great. Because the second I summon this, he's going to say, I activate my spell card, and then I lose the duel. And I don't really have any other options, because if I just go slow Hain, I don't really help myself. Alright, I attack. Odds are he's been holding back a real tribute, and now he'll either say I activate a spell, or he's going to kill me. But Hain can get rid of the monster, so if that happens, I have Hain.
I activate my spell
Okay,
card.
which spell this time? Jesus Christ.
I activate my spell card.
What now?
Raigeki.
Yeah, that's about right. He saves those spells until I actually play a big one. Okay, that monster is going to kill me. Unless I draw one of my 2K defenders or my Celtic Guardian, that monster is going to kill me. Let's say not, it has to be one of my defenders. My Celtic Guardian means nothing now. That's a good top deck. It may not be a monster, but it's a good top deck. I swear the rest of my deck is just going to be all monsters. Like, I've drawn so many spells and traps, the rest of my draws are bound to be monsters. Ah, of course. If Neo's the only one that can attack me, then he's not even worth the Mirror Force. Plus, the odds of me drawing Curse of Dragon or Summon Skull are like... Or no, my one Curse of Dragon is astronomical. In case that's a flip man-ear bug. I already know what you are. A problem. I did! Alright, there we go. Monster time. Sorry we're not using the Wasteland Jack Giant Soldier, but your defense is good enough as is. Ah. Making the Mirror Force more tempting, I see. Not tempting enough, but more tempting for sure.
Not bad.
Alright, getting some revenge damage.
I end my turn.
Okay, I know he doesn't have Mirror Force anymore, so I need to bait out the trap. Are you serious? Are you serious? With the amount of monsters okay, but if it's second reinforcements, it'll be problematic. But still, I can do this. I don't think he'd use it on Giant Soldier. Yes. So I could do this, bounce it back, reset it, and then he'll attack it again for even more damage. So we're just stacking damage right now. Because the AI is like, oh, what card is that? Even though they don't shuffle the hand, I wonder what he just played. What is he holding back? What powerful spells or traps could he possibly be holding back? Alright. Yeah, he didn't reinforcements earlier, so why would he do it now? Let's do the 400 deflected. Celtic, I'm running like 3 of you, right? Where are you? There you are. I was gonna say. Alright, find out what that trap is.
No!
Alright, it's the last trap. That's all 3 trap holes. All 3 trap holes I have suffered through. I have 2 more Celtic Guardians, though, so the suffering is fine. This has to be a 2K defender. Oh, God. No, no, no. Yes! 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 Wait a minute. Yeah! Super down for that. My life points are high enough. Just take it. I just have to draw a Celtic Guardian. Oh, my God. I'm super down for that, bro. So he thinks he's going to win, which means he might have drawn a trap. He didn't. Oh, I'm so in. I'm so in. Shit! My only tribute monster! I already drew the rest of them. That was the only tribute out of however many cards were left. Oh, I have to waste my Mirror Force now because of that. All these top decks have been actually the worst I could draw in this entire deck. And now I'm in a situation where I am screwed. Because I've gotten the worst top decks. My odds of winning have just fallen to almost 0.
I end my turn.
I have so many spells and traps that I've drawn, so I'm bound to draw a monster. It's not the best draw, it's not the worst draw. The problem is, if that's a flip effect, I'm going to lose the duel. Or if it's Wall of Illusion, I'm going to lose the duel. There are many instances where I can lose the duel by attacking it, and many instances where I can lose the duel by not attacking it.
You're going to activate a spell card?
Alright. I don't like it any more than you do. But look, if it's a 2K defender and he tributes, I lose the duel. If it's and he gets Summon Skull specifically. If it's a flip effect, I lose the duel whether I attack it or not. Like, there's no winning.
Flip!
Yeah, there's no winning here.
Your monster's attack triggered my effect.
And we've seen him actively flip Man-Eater Bugs in the past. It would have been game either way. At least this way, he has to top deck a monster, but look at his hand. I can't believe these are the worst top decks I could have ever gotten.
I'll resurrect the
just do it.
soul from the graveyard.
Just do it. End this duel. You made this last way longer than it needed to. Just so I could see my bad top decks. I can't wait to show you guys the side deck again. We can go through percentages of how bullshit these top decks were. Alright, unlucky, but we're still in the match, so it's not over yet. But goddamn, you are the hardest person I've ever had to face. And we're trying to use fun decks with him, but it's hard. So look, I'm running 23 monsters compared to spells and traps. And I didn't get them. Oh, I only run 2 Celtics, but even then, I could have drawn any of these, another Neo, any of these. I drew every single tribute monster I had before I drew more regular monsters. And then spells and traps, these are necessities. All right, we're going to put one of you over here and just add a mystical elf just to increase our odds of drawing monsters even more. Let's go with 24 monsters for crying out loud. I only ran the 2 swords because if I got both with Celtic Guardian, I could beat 2K defenders. But screw that. This is his best deck. I can't play like that. I drew both my Curse. They're glued together. I drew both my Curse of Dragons again. Alright, I set Celtic Guardian. I end my turn. I will flip summon it in next turn to bait out his traps, which he will have multiples of. Alright. Quick trap hole to set the pace of the duel where I have the speed now. How many traps? Only one. Celtic Guardian will be the one to face that trap. I drew all 3. Okay. I have 4 tributes in the deck. I drew 3 of them within 7 cards. The game is trying to kill us. Okay, check if it's Mirror Force.
I see what you're trying to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. I
it's
activate my
Waboku.
trap card.
Okay, well, I sadly... It's not... I can't just save it, so I'm just going to go Curse of Dragon immediately. And the reason I choose Curse of Dragon is because I want him to play a monster in defense mode, but I want him to think that a 2K defender would be enough. That way my change of heart play would be even better. Plus, if he says I activate a spell card, I don't want to lose Summon Skull. He just got another trap, so even if I do go for the tribute play, it could be my undoing. Okay, let's not go for the tribute play. Let's go with this to see if he has a trap hole. Okay, good. Trap hole gets rid of my dragon. I still have my Summon Skull. Curse of Dragon, find out if it was his 2K. Nope, okay. It's unfortunate, but look, he's the one running out of cards, not me. Granted, 2 of the cards in my hands are tributes, but hey, one of them works with it. Alright, Yugi, what else you got? The best speeder in the game, might as well. Forcing me to change a heart unless he has a trap card.
I end my
Okay,
turn.
he's not drawing a trap every turn. That's nice. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that's a
going to
game-changing...
activate a
This is a
spell card?
game-changing spell. Because now I don't care if Summon Skull dies. I Tribute Summon for Summon Skull.
Tribute summon.
I attack for 25. Okay. Game 3. I have advantage. He does not have 7 cards in his hand and a bunch of defenders on the field. Odds of me winning are going up.
Now you can't attack
And
for
this
3
is how I
full
lose
turns.
duels.
Swords of revealing light.
The card that cannot be stopped. 3 turns to get Graceful, 3 turns to
end
get
my
Pot,
turn.
3 turns to get Mirror Force, 3 turns to make me cry. And you know what? It only takes 3 because it's a super long time in Yu-Gi-Oh! This card is my undoing. Luckily...
Flip summon.
Wait, what is he flipping? Oh, that's fine. Luckily, I get to do some deflected damage. Giant Soldier is quite the card.
Not bad. I end my turn.
I draw my card. 3 turns to get Geki, 3 turns to get Dark Hole, 3 turns of Hell. I drew all 4 of my tribute monsters within 29 cards. The game is trying to kill us. You can actively see the game trying to make us lose. They give him swords, they give him everything he needs, but they make us draw 4 tributes before any other monsters.
I switch it to defense position. I switch it to defense position.
The only good news is I can't draw them
I'll set a
anymore.
card.
I am bound to draw my
end
monsters
my
now. I
turn.
even added more monsters and less spells so I could draw more monsters. Like my Celtic Guardian. I summon my Celtic Guardian. Shit, that trap could already be Mirror Force. I summoned it to try and bait out the trap, but it can already be Mirror Force. That is unpleasant. I should have played Sojin, but then again, if he plays these back in attack, I see that as a win. Hi, Neo.
I switch it to attack position.
Yeah, that's a win for
I
me.
switch it to attack
Unless
position.
this is Mirror Force. Then I'm in a lot of trouble. Plus, this could be an Armanier bug, it could be Hane, and I'm out of regular
I end my
monsters.
turn.
And if I played Sojin, I would have lost to the other guy anyway. Alright, so we're going to go in. We're going to keep Giant Soldier in defense mode just in case. It's not the thing I was afraid of. And he has no hand now. That's great. Okay, that's fine. This is a fine situation to be in. Now, I've seen him save Mirror Force before. Hell, we saw that in this very episode. But who knows?
I end my
He's not going
turn.
to put him in defense mode. Okay, he's smart for not doing that. I draw my card. I'm going to summon a Curse of
tribute
Dragon.
summon.
I'm going to activate
You're
a
going to
spell
activate
card.
a spell card?
The reason I do all this is because I don't think he has Mirror Force. And I want to ensure I'm able to kill most of the cards on the field. You start with that one. You go find... you go find out if they have reinforcements. They do.
I
Okay.
activate my trap
I only
card.
lost my monster with equip. That's not the worst. And then you go make sure they run out of monsters. So even if this is Manier Bug or whatever, I still
was
have
a
a Curse of
good attack.
Dragon. At the end of the day, I'll still have a Curse of Dragon. Okay. Not the worst situation. We're doing pretty good now. Only takes 1 trap
I
though.
switch it to defense position. Now, I'll
Yeah,
set a
it only
card.
takes 1 trap to ruin all of this though.
I end my turn.
Don't use all your options until he finally runs out of back row. Oh, I drew both my Sojins. Okay. I attack.
I see what you're
Of
trying
course.
to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to
The
work.
1 Mirror Force.
I activate Mirror
The
Force.
1 Mirror Force. I have enough life points where I can leave myself open in case this is a flip effect. Because if I Monster Born right now and he flip effects me, I'll lose the duel. Based on how bad my top decks have been. However, if he top decks Monster Reborn, I lose the duel. I think this is a higher chance of being one of his 6 flip effect monsters than a Monster Reborn being top decked, even though he just top decked the 1 Mirror Force. I still think my odds are in my favor. I'm going to let him come hit me, hoping he'll flip this ahead of
I
time.
switch it to attack position.
Seeing as he won't flip this, I think I'm right about it being a flip effect. Now that I know he doesn't have Mirror Force, even if he sets a trap, I'm not scared. My Monster Reborn will be good. Okay, well, where are my other monsters? 24 monsters, and I'm still drawing everything else. Except 4 tributes. I'm guaranteed to draw those guys. Freaking Yugi. I swear, he doesn't just have the heart of the cards. He makes sure his opponent has the anti-heart of the cards. But at least I got rid of a lot of his stuff.
That was a good attack.
It was. I am finally at advantage in Game 3 against Yugi, the King of Games. And I have a trap hole in case of emergency, which I really hope never comes up. Okay, it may not be a flip effect then. He probably would have used it. I have a flip effect, though. Alright, maybe just a defensive monster. Yep, it's just a defensive monster. Still probably would have been worth attacking me with, though. Alright, we got rid of one good defense monster, and I can get on Satsu, my last tribute.
Luckily, I have this.
We got him.
I offer a monster on my field as a tribute.
We got him.
I call forth my summoned skull.
Alright, it's over. I won the duel.
Oh no!
I won the duel.
Can't be.
It can be.
Now, I'll set a card.
Doesn't matter, because it's not Mirror Force.
I end my turn.
I don't care what your card is, because it's not Mirror Force. I activate Sojin.
Activate a spell card?
I can do enough damage with just Giant Soldier. So I'll do that just in case it is Trap Hole. Okay. I saved on Satsu. I was not going to be able to win this turn. But I saved Man-Ear Bug so I can guarantee win next turn. Because I didn't just go straight to Ansatsu. So now, even if he gets like a Man-Ear Bug or something, I can flip mine before he can do anything with it. My odds of winning have gone back up.
Now, I'll set a card.
Doesn't matter because it's it could be an Trap Hole, but it's not Mirror Force, so who cares? I will need 2 monsters though, just in case it's Spellbind.
I tribute summon.
I tribute summon. I summon on Satsu. Good. It's okay. Good. He got back-to-back Trap Holes. That's fine because I win the match. You are the ultimate duelist, Yugi. Let me just say, you are the ultimate duelist. But even with bad top decks, I still managed to beat you. Even against your Mirror Force, even against your swords, even against hell itself, I managed to beat you. No. At least that's new. At least the Hitotsumi Giant's new.
Barely. But you pulled it out in the end because you never gave up.
Oh my god. Like, dueling Kaiba and Joey feels so good. Dueling Yugi is fighting for your life. And he still will barely ever give you a new card, even though we're missing so many. Like, he holds on. Like, he's given me all these field spells except Yami, the one field spell that I could actually get real advantage from. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We have every single field spell in the game except Yami. And Mountain, I guess, but who needs Mountain? It would be good for Curse of Dragon, but that's about it. All right. Goodbye, guys. Holy cow.